Air pollution, death. Do you know anybody who's died from air pollution? Maybe you do, maybe you don't. A lot of times people die of related diseases that are caused in part or entirely by air pollution. And yet, that's not necessarily identified as a cause of death. So, in the case of India, which is the top article that hopefully you clicked on when you originally viewed the slideshow, um, there's some things to consider. About three-fourths of all the deaths in India from air pollution are strokes and heart attacks. Yeah, that isn't so. If somebody's cause of death was a stroke or a heart attack, it doesn't even get necessarily recorded as caused by air pollution. And a large part of the rest of the deaths, apart from those that are we just gave you, are due to respiratory diseases and lung cancer. Now, the lung cancer one makes sense, doesn't it? But who would have thought strokes and heart attacks could also be caused by air pollution? But in fact, later the videos show us a little bit more about that. We're talking big numbers. Millions of people die due to air pollution in the world. The second article is focused on China, where 1.6 million people are estimated to die from air pollution. Beijing is an interesting case, Beijing, the capital of China. Why does it have such bad air pollution? That, by the way, that bottom slide, the photo there of the one with the mask on, that's I think the most famous slide in the world about air pollution. It's been many publications. Um, they have in Beijing. There's a distant industrial zone where most of the dangerous airborne pollution comes from. And the most dangerous kind of air pollution is the really small particulates, say under 2.5 microns. Now, in the case of India, biofuel use is the biggest single cause of air pollution. And in cities, also now increasingly transportation emissions from vehicles is there too. So there are a couple of videos that if you didn't view those before, you should go look at those. And in your notes, those videos about fine particulates, that's at the very top of that slide. There were two of them. One is a World Health Organization, and the other is from the UNICEF group, Children's Health. These are both international agencies, World Health Organization and UNICEF. And they have some interesting things in there. The very first one is that what kinds of toxic substances get into our lungs. Things like arsenic, lead, nitrates, organic carbon, sulfates, black carbon. That's quite a list. You might want to jot two or three of those down just to have a little representative group of some of the things that kill us. And then the second video talks about how the critical organs are affected a little more, shows some dynamic videos there. May even cause fetus impairment. People then would have disadvantages the rest of their life if they grew up in environments of great air pollution. Pneumonia is sometimes an outcome, ischemic heart disease. So this is really serious stuff.